Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tajen, and also known as Empress 1111. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Do not forget to press like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be updated on my latest videos. Today marks a very special day and time, an event for me and my twin. For today is our cosmic marriage. And for those of you who do not know what a cosmic marriage is, let me go ahead and break down the dynamics and the details of what that entails. For many of you, not all, and the reason why I'm saying not all is because the more and more that I do oracle readings for people, and the more and more that I find people are believing that they are twins and they're not twins, or they're not in a twin flame union. Maybe they are a twin flame, but they have not found their twin flame yet. So many people have taken abuse, narcissism, and ill treatment under the guise of the twin flame union. The twin flame union, that's not what it's about. I know that there are different templates and old programmings playing in the background, but let me tell you what a twin flame union is. Walk with me on this journey, and I welcome you because this is a great awakening that is happening for the divine masculine and the divine feminine at large. We are being magnetized and awakened to our truth. And for some of us, it has caused a lot of glitching, especially in the divine masculine collective, where at one point in time where the divine masculine was sure of himself, he is not quite so sure because he's glitched out. And I'll explain what I mean about that in just a few moments. We all started with our unions in the heavens, as above, so below. Everyone that is in a twin flame union are already betrothed to one another and are already married spiritually. Today marks my anniversary, which is February the 27th. Now, I want to tell you this is only for my finite interpretation of the time of when it took place, because universally and spiritually, we are not factored by any such thing called time. So I just want to set the record straight. But because God knows that we are experiencing duality and things are linear here, to give me a rough time frame of when this union was actualized and realized, Source Energy gave me the date of February the 27th, last year, 2018. This marks that fragment of time and space of when me and my divine counterpart came into a divine union, when we were split into two. We started as one ethereal body. And this was before we had any incarnations on any planes of existence, whether it be the earth or other planets, because other planets do exist and we do incarnate more than just on the earth. So, with that being said, just to give you a little history about myself, I also do past life regression. So I took myself on a past life regression, and it started with the very beginning. before I even stepped foot on this path, before my divine counterpart even stepped foot on this path. And I was not told at the time, I knew nothing about twin flames, twin flame journey, twin flame dynamics, or union. I was just told he was my divine counterpart, he was my divine partner. And at that time, I said, well, maybe it's coined another term, but this is what I'm going to use for now because this is what the divine has told me. Now, spearheading into the future to today, which is February 27, 2019, I recognize that I was under a soul contract back then up until now, and that the soul contract was a twin flame soul contract, and that it could not be revoked because I asked last year, could it be revoked? And the answer was no. Nor can you cut cords or any of that other jazz, okay? There is a silver ethereal cord that is connected between you and your beloved. And whenever you go astray or you go far away, it draws you back in and it pulls you back in like a magnet. And that is how you know you're in a twin flame union. No matter how far you go, no matter how many things you occupy your mind with or you fill your day with, that person will constantly be on your mind, glued to your mind, like as if they have possessed your thoughts. It's not an obsession, it is a connection. And that is the difference. If you have to question, I wonder if that's my twin flame, you need to go to source energy. Anyone, no one can tell you, not even a reader. I can tell you, and I'm very accurate, but it's best for you to find out for yourself because this is your journey and no one can walk it for you. You see, the whole purpose of having this journey is so you can awaken to yourself. And a lot of people get it twisted and think that, oh, I'm on this twin flame journey because I'm here to find my other half. You are your other half. Your other half is just an illusion, a fragment of your imagination that is incarnated at this time to awaken and to shaken and awaken you and to get you into your full senses of who you truly are down to the core essence of your being. And for many of you, you're still looking for physical union. But the union begins within. And I cannot stress it enough. And then you need to get in tune with the creator and see if you really are going to come into union and if that's a part of your soul contract. It's not something that is meant to be a conundrum or an anomaly. This is complete divine ordering, and God is a God of order and not a God of confusion. If you are on the search for your twin in this lifetime, chances are you are supposed to come into union. Now, who said you were going to get it right the first time? How many lifetimes have it taken for incarnation after incarnation for me and my twin to finally say, hey, we're going to make this our incarnation to where we're finally going to get it right this time and come into union? Who even knows if we'll come into union? At this point, I am positioning myself to be in alignment. And that's what it's all about. Today is my cosmic anniversary with my twin. I am in alignment. I am truly in my Empress power. And as I rise and I raise my vibration, so shall he. He shall rise along with me. Now, the cosmic marriage happened way before any of our incarnations. So I want to explain to you why there is a rise for many divorces, other than the fact of there is a moral breakdown in the system. But just to speak to you from a metaphysical standpoint and from a higher dimensional perspective, many are not finding their twin flames and they're marrying either karmics or soulmates. And then when they come into the presence, of their twin, everything goes haywire. You come into this magnetic pull and resonance, and you want to be with that person. You long to be with that person because, in all actuality, you're supposed to be with that person. Now, I'm not condoning leaving your spouse or your soulmate to be with your twin, because a contract is a contract, okay? And you're supposed to honor all contracts. You're not supposed to leave a relationship unless it's a mutual consent. And what I mean by mutual consent, even if the other person wants to still hold on and you don't want to hold on, you have to give them valid, solid reasons for why you're leaving a union, and not because of another energy or a third party, that being your twin. Okay. Now, with the cosmic marriage, it is the strongest, most powerful union that exists. There is no other unions that are out there that is as powerful and solid as this is. You and both your twin have reached the zenith of your growth in all of your incarnations, and that is the reason why you have this grand obelisk of a union and a matrimony that is ready and waiting for you to show up for reunion. There's a lot of resistance, and I'm going to go ahead and dispel that it's not just the divine masculine that's running and resisting. Some of the divine feminines are resisting it too by self doubt and self sabotage. You see, this is larger than life. This is bigger than any of us collectively put together. This reaches far out into the cosmos. You have spiritual beings that are rooting for you, that are conspiring to bring this union together. It's really ironic that I just pointed out to my husband yesterday, who is my twin, that we married on February the 19th. Today is our cosmic anniversary, which is the 27th. It's no coincidence that we have in our own subconscious mind remembered, and well, the subconscious mind knows, but in our own subconscious mind, we have brought forth to the memory bank of our conscious mind that we were supposed to get married on the 19th. Wouldn't it have been really a wow if we would have married on the 27th? There are no coincidences. Our souls knew. That's a confirmation from above, and that is a confirmation that this truly is a divine union. We were just allowing ourselves to be led by spirit, had no recollect or memory at the time of why we chose February the 19th. Well, I know why we chose February 19th. I originally wanted the 14th, but I couldn't have that date because other things were taking place with his family on that day. But that's the day I originally wanted, obviously, because it's the Lover's Day national in the United States. So I wanted to have it that day. But anyway, we did the 19th instead. And then here it is. Our cosmic union was on the 27th. Oh, that's a divine confirmation. Another God sign. I love how the universe works in harmony when I speak. But many of you are in search for something that is outside of you. Your union is within. This is spiritual alchemy. And when you harmonize the twin within, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and come into union with yourself like I did last year. I came into union with myself and I didn't even realize it. I didn't realize it until here recently when I started going back through my old recordings and listening to my old recordings of myself as I journaled this journey. I'm so glad that I did it in recording and didn't write it down because I was able to feel the emotions and in the reenactment and the vibration and the mindset of where I was and how I felt. It was like reliving the experience all over again. So, for some of you that are journaling and writing it down, my recommendation is start recording your experiences. Here it is a year later, I was able to look back and feel the same emotions and vibrations of what I felt the day that I journaled it, when I recorded it. And it helped me to gain clarity in some of the things that I'm experiencing now in my union. And you know what? I've even gotten answers to some of my questions that I answered in advance for my future self to pick up as a clue and a cue. I left little trails for myself, and you can do the same too. All right. Thank you for celebrating this cosmic union with me. I'm so grateful to be on this journey with all of you because what I do for myself, I do for you also. And what you do to draw closer into your union, you magnetize and you strengthen the force field of the twin flame dynamics. All right. I have come to the conclusion of this transmission. Thank you so much. It is a good karma to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a love donation if you feel inclined to, or you can purchase something from the gift registry in Amazon and it will appear on my channel. I now wrap you on my love and I cloak you with the light of Christ consciousness. And so it is, everyone. Namaste.